Some of my favorite memories that I've had on campus have been literally just going to the dining hall and meeting up with my friends for lunch and dinner. It was like a constant in the day of when I knew that I would be able to see my friends and we'd get to talk to each other. And it's been a really nice thing to look back on now as I've gotten older.
Junior year, I came to campus early for Welcome Week to prepare. And I remember walking around the soccer stadium just thinking, wow, I feel like I'm at home here. I feel very comfortable. It feels like I found my people, my community, and I can grow and become my own person.
Our faculty, our professors, I think they make this experience unlike any other. We all go through a lot together, and just having each other here has made a big impact, and we always have each other to go to.
I really like the International Club and the International Bazaar. I've taken part in the International Bazaar before, and it's really nice to see all those cultures come together and every country representing themselves.
I feel like I've grown up a lot here at UE. I came in, I was nervous. I was kind of scared for the real world. I didn't know exactly what to expect as it was coming my way. And being in my senior year, I once again am still a little bit scared of what's up to come, but I am excited, I think, more than anything. I'm an RSA, and so I host the bingos. And so I spend some of my Fridays calling out numbers to over 100 people.
My favorite memory at UE has probably just been the family environment, really. Like, I feel like it's small, and most of the time everybody really knows your name. So I feel like you don't get that at a lot of different schools. So it's pretty common, like when you walk around, you know a lot of people, and a lot of people know you.
I think especially because UET is kind of also fairly small, it provided us with this community that's very close-knit, and it's given a lot of support to each other, which I think is something that's really helped throughout the past 4 years, knowing that you always have at least a handful of people who will always have your back.
One of my primary memories is the International Bazaar, where I get to get along with my Peruvian friends, and I remember singing and just showing my country to the people here, so it has been a rewarding experience every single year.
My favorite place that we went to in Harlexton was Iceland. It was amazing. I think the real life lessons that we learned were like time management and stuff, because we missed so many trains over there.
Going to Costa Rica as part of a kind of a research-based class, just getting to experience that culture and getting to go and see all kinds of wildlife was really fun and transformative.
I went to Costa Rica and it was magical. Beforehand, we all had to study like different groups, so like mine was trees. So I got to learn about all these trees and then go to Costa Rica and then touch all the trees. I remember feeling just like absolute complete awe at like the world.
At Harlexton, it was the first time that I realized that grades weren't everything and that I could go out and have fun and really experience college in a way that I never had before.
Harlexton for me was such an eye-opening experience because me and my friends, we were privileged enough to go to 8 different countries, including England, where we stayed. I made memories that will last a lifetime, and I made friends that I still see even though they live across the world.
Going to Harlexton with a bunch of my friends over this past summer, and we got to explore England and Scotland. That was probably one of my favorite memories. I've been to quite a few of the adventuring crew events. We went to the Smoky Mountains over fall break, and then we went to different waterfalls in Tennessee for spring break, so I really enjoyed those activities.
My favorite college memory is when my roommate and I were sitting in our dorm room listening to the UE versus Kentucky game and hearing that UE beat Kentucky, and then going out in front of Carson Center around midnight whenever the team arrived to be able to cheer them on.
I'm involved in Student Christian Fellowship on campus, and through that I've met a lot of amazing people. And this past spring break I got to go with some of my friends to Colorado, and all of us were UE students, and some of us knew each other, some of us didn't, but it was just a great way to enjoy our break and then come back on campus and have even stronger relationships.
I actually am enrolled in the People for Pollinators Change Lab right now, led by one of my best friends, and I have really enjoyed that. And we do events all over Vanderburgh County and the Evansville greater area, and we spread the word about bees and butterflies and native plants and things like that. And I think that just has really been a positive experience for me.
I would say my biology courses, especially with Dr. Hochwinder, I would say those have impacted me a lot. He has been a great influence on what I want to do, at least career-wise, and what I want to do in the future.
I'm in an opera class at the university, and we did a full production opera called The Medium by Menotti, and that was so much fun. We had the costumes, the makeup. It was a full show, and we did it at the old post office downtown, and we had a full orchestra. That was the most fun I've ever had, and I did it with my best friends.
The scene shop. Even before I was working there as a work-study student, I would go in all the time when I didn't need to go in. It was just some place where I could just shut my mind off and do something, and I didn't feel the need to be perfect all the time. It was a learning space, so it was a really concrete environment for me.
Something that I really remember from my experience here at UE was Harlexton. I actually got to meet my Italian side of my family that I never have gotten to meet before, and that has been an absolute life changer. And ever since Harlexton, out of all my semesters here at UE, that's been the semester that's opened my eyes more than anything else. An organization here at UE that I've been a part of ever since I got here, and I'm still part of to this day, is SCF, Student Christian Fellowship. We've gone to Tampa, Florida together. We've gone to St. Louis multiple times. It's a really great group of friends. It's unreplaceable.
Welcome to the 165th Commencement for the University of Evansville. At this time, we ask you to turn all electronic devices to silent mode. Our ceremony will begin momentarily.
seated. Hello, I'm Chris Petruskevich, President of the University of Evansville, and welcome to the 165th Commencement exercises of the University of Evansville. To begin our ceremony, I invite the longtime Reverend Jerry Raridan, retired United Methodist Church clergy, to provide an invocation.
I invite you, as you're so inclined, to pray with me. We gather today in the presence of the one who's the author of all intelligence. We celebrate the urge for discovery that has been instilled in us and hopefully will never be fully satisfied. We embrace the challenges and obstacles which have resulted in even greater learning. We see today not as the conclusion of one stage of our lives, but as the beginning of a journey of lifelong learning. We ask for your help to pause on this day of ceremony, to remember the person we were the first day we set foot on the campus of the University of Evansville. Do you remember what you were wearing on that day? Do you remember the first person you met? Do you remember your first class? So let us remember the anxiety, the excitement, and uncertainty we felt. Let us celebrate the relationships we have gained and may keep for the rest of our lives. Let us be thankful for the many people who poured themselves into us these past few years, whoever they may be, professors, support staff, fellow students, and the community that surrounds this great university. They all have helped make us the person we are today. Finally, we ask that you help us feel just a touch of the sacred in this ceremony. Yes, we'll hear shouts when names are called. We will be glad to quickly shed these academic gowns. We can hardly wait to leave these premises towards the freedom which will be our future lives. But let's not forget this place, this time in our lives, and the relationships we have experienced are something very special and will someday be cherished. Lord, let your presence fill us now in this moment, and may that same presence always be felt as we live into our future. Amen.
We are so delighted today to have the University Wind Ensemble conducted by Dr. Ken Steinsaltz and the University Choir directed by Dr. Dennis Malfatti to provide music for the 2023 commencement. Today, we begin with the music of the university. Please stand as you are able as we sing together the University of Evansville's alma mater, which is printed in your commencement program.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank you for joining us to celebrate the class of 2023. For those who are not here in person, thank you for joining us from afar and watching from live stream. Welcome to our honored guests, members of our Board of Trustees, members of our advisory boards, Board of Visitors and Alumni Board, current students, faculty, family members, spouses, partners, friends, and most importantly, our graduates. So can our graduates please stand so we can recognize you for the first time today. You may be seated. It doesn't sound like they're done yet. You want to stand up one more time? I would also like to recognize our active duty military and veterans in the graduating class. Among our faculty, members of our staff, and in our audience, can you please stand? Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your service to our country and to all of us. I now invite Bob Jones, Chair of the University of Evansville's Board of Trustees, to offer greetings to our graduates.
Good afternoon. It is my honor to chair the University of Evansville Board of Trustees, and more importantly, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 165th Commencement exercises of the University of Evansville. To the graduating class of 2023, this day marks a major milestone, not only in your academic progress or journey, but in your life as well. Your hard work as a student has paid off, and we have every confidence as a board that you will make this university very proud with both your personal and your professional achievements. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I extend my heartfelt congratulations, and we wish you the very best in your future endeavors, both in happiness and in success. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. And if you look inside your program, well, you don't really have to look inside your program, but if you look inside your program, you'll notice that there is no traditional commencement speaker who is of national prominence who joins us today. Here at the University of Evansville, we do things just a little bit differently. Instead, a student is chosen from our graduating class to deliver the keynote message, recognizing that it is much more meaningful and personal to hear from my fellow classmate, a graduate in 2023. Our speaker will provide a message shortly, but since I'm here dressed in purple, standing at a podium, I would like to first take this opportunity to share a few words with our graduating class. Let me begin with the obvious, that for the class of 2023, you have so much to be proud. Most of you began your educational careers in the fall of 2019 when things were normal. Freshmen were excited for the regular school year ahead. You attended Welcome Week, you made friends that would stay with you throughout your college career. Your professor knew your name by the end of the first week, whether you liked it or not. You went to class and you learned more than you expected. You may have declared or changed major. You looked ahead to the spring semester with hope and excitement and intellectual curiosity, but then it became abnormal or strange or unusual or peculiar, or in more modern terms, a pandemic with unique experience that previous generations never imagined, much less experienced. I mean, can you imagine taking college classes from mom's kitchen table, or a president telling you you can't come back from spring break because there was a virus filling our hospitals, or a president calling Harlexton on Wednesday night and telling you you had to come home by next week at the latest. Previous generations have nothing on you. You remember the stories of parents and grandparents. You have it all so easy. When I was young, I walked up the hill to school both ways, in the snow, with no jacket. I can only imagine the stories of your future. Mom or Dad, school is so hard, they expect me to learn every day. Well, you didn't have to walk to school uphill both ways. You simply went to school during a pandemic. I hope no one ever has to be that truthful in the future. You might not be happy about it, but you did it, and forever you will be stronger. And on behalf of an entire university, we are so proud of you. At the same time, you made a difference in the lives of others and each other. You continued ACE Care by providing pro bono physical therapy services to the uninsured and underinsured. You created a citywide bike share program. You built homes for Habitat for Humanity. You created anti-bullying board games. You put solar panels on Carver Center. You created Trinity Stormwater Park. You provided financial literacy for expectant parents. You addressed infant mortality rates in Vanderburgh County. You provided microloans to women and minority-owned businesses. You helped address food desert issues in Evansville. I know why the Wall Street Journal named UE one of the 20 best colleges for student engagement. It's because of all of you. All of you still get to graduate with the uniform of a graduate, and you leave lasting imprints on numerous programs and parts of our community. And we hope you will do more. We know you will do more. Commencement, by definition, is the beginning, not the end. So today marks a new chapter for all of you, and we encourage you to live the purple mission in your lives. Think critically, act bravely, serve responsibly, live meaningfully in a changing world. You embody those 18 words to shape powerful and enduring change for our community and for the world. You're both the history and the future. We know what you have done. You are part of the 169-year history of our university. We can't wait to see what you do in the future, because what you have been doing so far has simply been extraordinary. Class of 2023, we are so proud of you, and we celebrate you. Thank you, Dr. Malfatti and our university choir. Each year, a representative from the Student Government Association provides a message to the graduating class at our commencement exercises. Today, Shan Reinhardt, our president of our SGA, will be sharing a few words. Shane is from Louisville, Kentucky, and he's a current senior at the University of Evansville, graduating with a bachelor's degree in history and pre-law. He has spent his entire time at UE serving and supporting our students and has been a voice for all of the ACEs. Shane received the UE Champion of Diversity Award in 2022 and has represented the student body so well. Ladies and gentlemen, Shane.
Before I get started, allow me a moment of indulgence. Hey, Mom, I made it. Good afternoon and congratulations to my fellow peers. Today we celebrate our achievement and in the completion of our degrees. 1 year ago, the student body decided to make this 28-year-old their SGA president and a representative to the administration. This year has been exciting and a lot has been accomplished. Many of us began our journey here at the University of Evansville optimistic and looking forward to the next few years that we were going to be here. But then a pandemic happened. We went from being in classrooms to being on Zoom, and eventually everything was online. Some of us, we were stuck at Harlexton trying to figure out our way home, and some of us were trying to figure out where we were going to go next. Then as we came back, we were tasked with overcoming different things, such as realignment, but we found innovative ways to save our programs and make our university a better institution across the board. Over the course of the last year, the Student Government Association has been active in building bridges, ensuring that the student voices are heard, and finding ways to be more innovative, inclusive, and involved. This year, the SGA has contributed $72,000 to the Academic Fund Board, which is the largest investment in this board's history, thanks to Martin Everett. Additionally, $86,000 in resolutions have been passed in the Student Congress to enhance campus from providing free flu shots to our students, to incorporating campus-wide wellness days each semester. As your student government, we have taken an active role in trying to make our university a more welcome place for all, with the creation of a LGBTQ+ task force, tackling issues of race, and providing free menstrual products in all of our bathrooms on campus. We encourage our university to continue to be different and more diverse. And finally, a word of those to you here that are here to support our graduates today. If you are sitting here wishing that it was you receiving your degree, it is not too late. The University of Evansville is a great school with outstanding resources and outstanding faculty. The faculty of this school and this administration of the school guarantee a robust educational experience. That's why I chose UE. I'll leave you with this. No matter your age or wherever you are in life, it is never too late to pursue your degree. If you make that decision, I encourage you to consider the University of Evansville. I am living proof that no matter the circumstances, anything is possible if you set your mind to it. To my fellow peers, it is in that same mindset that you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. I'm looking forward to seeing all of your success in the future. Congratulations and thank you.
Congratulations to Shane, and congratulations to Shane's mom. As I spoke about a little bit earlier, the University of Evansville has a tradition of selecting a graduating student to deliver the keynote address at our spring commencement ceremony. I'm delighted to introduce this afternoon's keynote speaker, Iresi Ibarra. She is a first-generation college student from Kendallville, Indiana, and she graduates today with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with majors in global business, logistics and supply chain management, and marketing. That's 3 degrees. While at UE, she has devoted much of her time to several student and community organizations. She has been an active member of the Newman Club since her freshman year and was involved in the competitive Lead Forward program. Additionally, she has been involved in Embrace, the student-run marketing agency operating right out of the University of Evansville. Please join me in welcoming our commencement keynote speaker.
Thank you. I am so incredibly honored, and I would like to extend a special thank you to President Petroskevich, all UE administration, staff, and faculty, as well as Newman Club, Lead Forward, and Embrace. And lastly, I want to thank my family. Yo no estaría aquí sin ustedes, y los amo mucho donde quiera que estén. I sit across the kitchen table, cracking one finger at a time, as my parents read through my financial aid packet. As my heart is pounding in my chest, I patiently wait to meet the eyes of my parents. My mom lifts her head and asks, "Why do you want to go to the University of Evansville?" My mind immediately goes to the pros and cons list I had created earlier that day. But my heart spoke first, and it said, "I don't know why, but I feel drawn to this place. And I know that there's a very special reason as to why I must go to the University of Evansville. But I just don't know what that is yet." The butterfly effect rests on the belief that we are deeply interconnected, such that one small event can influence a much larger complex system. It all begins with just the flap of a butterfly's wings. For me, it began at Road Trip. Road Trip is where I discovered that UE was going to be my home for the next chapter of my life. My road trip host stayed in touch with me my freshman year at UE and even recommended me to the Lead Forward program, a leadership skills development program. And it was then in Lead Forward that I extended my involvement beyond UE and met friends that I now call family. Through Lead Forward, I discovered Embrace. Embrace is a student-run marketing and communications agency, and after my application and acceptance into Embrace, I deepened my relationships in the Evansville community and have had the pleasure of working with inspiring individuals who are pursuing real change here in Evansville. It wasn't clear at first, but it's much clearer now. I came to UE to be a part of something greater than myself. We came to UE to start changing the world. Class of 2023, we made it. But only we know the hardships that we went through to get to this moment in time. In the stories of successful people, we often just see the results, but don't stop to look at the scars on their hands and the dark circles under their eyes. We fail to see the sacrifices that were made. And I want to say that I see you, that I value you, and if you don't have someone to say how proud they are of you, let me be that person today. Let us be that person to each other. I am so proud of you. You did it. You made it through your workout at Carson Center while wearing a mask. You put in the extra hours at the library. You worked a full-time job while going to classes just so you could afford to go to class. You broke the generational chains in your family by being the first to attend university after high school. I am so proud to be a woman, a Mexican American, and a first-generation student. We are not here by chance. For the past 4 years, our lives have been interconnected and woven together. Many of us have formed new and beautiful connections that will last our whole lives. But many of us have also suffered great losses. The theme of sexual assault awareness this month was drawing connections. The campaign called on all individuals, communities, organizations, and institutions to change ourselves and the systems surrounding us to build racial equity, respect, and healing. I stand here today with my heart on my sleeve as a survivor of sexual assault. There are so many people that are all too familiar with the pain and suffering as a result of sexual assault. The wounds of this traumatic event may remain for a lifetime, but it is possible to find healing through the love of friends, family, and mentors. From experience, it is possible to forgive and walk down the path of healing. Through this tragedy, I was shown a strength that I did not know I had in me. And I know that this is something that I will carry with me always, but it is only a part of who I am, not all of me. My past does not define me, and your past does not define you. No one can tell you your worth because your dignity is something that cannot be taken away or stolen from you. The way of moving forward is not easy, but through forgiveness of others and even ourselves, we learn to grow into the person that we are meant to be. I was once told, don't try to force what you could be today, what time will make of you tomorrow. You do not have to have all the answers, either today, tomorrow, or even 5 years from now. However, it is essential for our own growth to pass through some stages of instability. And it's in that time of waiting, of silence, of anticipation, that our thoughts, ideas, and ourselves begin to take form. And I challenge you to just sit. Take the time to sit with your heart. Sit with the feelings that swirl in your chest and accept yourself as you are amongst the suspense and the incomplete. And when you are out there changing the world, remember that there are others that want to change the world with you. You do not have to do it yourself. We were created for community. And when the burden starts to become heavy, reach out to a friend, a family member, a mentor, because we are not built to do it alone. And the only way that we can produce change in this world is by doing it together. All of us here today are about to embark on a new journey and flip the page to the next chapter. My desire for all is to live in love. May your spirit never break. May you never lose hope, and may your heart always be full of love. It is time to flap our wings and create our own butterfly effect.
Well, that's a little better than an outside commencement speaker. I know, Ms. Ibarra, that you said you are so proud of your classmates. We are so proud of you. Congratulations. Each year, the university solicits nominations for the most outstanding senior. Afterwards, a committee of students and faculty selects an award recipient, taking into consideration a person's commitment to service, high academic performance, outstanding leadership, and involvement in diverse campus activities. The Outstanding Senior Service Award is named for two of the university's most respected alumni, Mabel Dillingham Nuneker and Guthrie May. This year's recipient is very passionate about UE and our core values of inclusivity, innovation, integrity, and intellectual curiosity. On top of that, this person is a walking example of our mission of empowering our students to think critically, act bravely, serve responsibly, and living meaningfully in a changing world. This student has been pursuing their Bachelor of Science in Psychology with minors in Social and Human Services, Criminal Justice, and Sociology, making the Dean's List for 6 semesters. As a student, this person was very involved in residence life, the Student Activities Board, and Sigma Alpha Iota. They became a General Assembly member for the Student Activities Board, then marketing chair for a year, and finally vice president for special events for 2 years. Their substantial time on the executive board has shaped the person they are today. Ladies and gentlemen, in the class of 2023, the Mabel Dillingham Nuneker and Guthrie May Outstanding Senior Service Award winner is Amanda Ward. She's smiling as she's walking up. For those of you who don't know Amanda, she has a lot of heart and a lot of passion. You always find her with a big smile on her face and always making those around her feel welcome. Amanda's journey at the University of Evansville has been filled with many impactful contributions involving her with Change Lab courses that study the impact of wait times on children's mental health. Amanda, thank you for being part of the UE family and serving everyone on our campus so humbly. Everyone, I again present to you the Guthrie May and Mabel Dillingham Nuneker Outstanding Senior Service Award, Amanda Ward.
Hello, I'm Dave Dwyer, Associate Provost and Professor of Mathematics. I'm standing in today for our Provost, Dr. Michael Austin, who is at his daughter's commencement at another institution. It is my honor to announce the 2023 Outstanding Teacher Award. Each year, we recognize a faculty member for extraordinary teaching effectiveness that inspires the academic development of our students. The recipient must be a full-time faculty member who has taught at UE for at least 2 years. 3 themes emerge when reviewing nominations for this year's recipient: engaging, encouraging, and inspiring. His students rave about the energy and enthusiasm he brings to every class. His peers cite his passion for teaching and willingness to go the extra mile for his students. The 2023 Outstanding Teacher is Dr. Jim Ware, Professor of Religion. For those who don't know, Dr. Ware teaches classes in the Bible, the Gospels, and ancient Christianity, as well as courses in ancient Greek and literature. His teaching has supported the archaeology, history, classics, and religion programs. Dr. Ware developed and has served as the advisor for the pre-ministry track and is the faculty sponsor for the Newman Club. An internationally recognized scholar with expertise in the New Testament, the epistles of Paul, and ancient Christianity, Dr. Ware is equal parts theologian and historian. Student nominations cite his vast knowledge and how his scholarship energizes his teaching. Dr. Ware is known for going to extraordinary lengths to bring his classes to life. For example, each year as part of a lesson in his New Testament class, he muses aloud about how a conversation among the apostles might have played out. Then, without explanation, he dims the lights, signaling actors lurking in the hallway, dressed in period costumes, to enter the classroom and perform a play Dr. Ware wrote himself, to the delight of his unsuspecting students. He also puts on puppet shows. Each student nomination contained an example of how Dr. Ware inspired them to learn and grow, not only academically, but also as people. He cares deeply about his students, gently nudging them to greater heights, while showing compassionate understanding when they struggle. Jim, you have made an extraordinary difference in the lives of your students. I am delighted to present you with the 2023 Outstanding Teacher Award.
Congratulations, Dr. Ware. Through the generosity of the ICAM family, an award was created to recognize a faculty member who has displayed extraordinary service to the University of Evansville. Each year, members of the faculty are nominated by fellow faculty, staff, and administrators. They chose someone who inspires students and provides a platform upon which they can explore and develop innovative ideas, for going above and beyond their regular classroom duties to interact with talented young adults, for bringing positive awareness to the University of Evansville, and for having a track record of program recruitment and commitment to student success. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Mr. G. Richard Eikamp, an honorary alumnus, friend, and longtime supporter of UE, who will present this award.
Thank you, President Petrusevich. Good afternoon. I'm Richard Eikamp. I'm pleased to announce the 2023 recipient of the Eikamp Prize. As the President explained, this award is designed to honor a faculty member who has gone above and beyond in their role. The person I'm about to name exemplifies this well. For over 10 years now, this professor has been consistently dedicated to improving learning experiences for students. For those who major in engineering, they are mentored, advised, and encouraged by this professor every step of the way. The Eikamp Prize recipient we are recognizing today is Dr. Suresh Emanuel. Associate Dean and Professor of Civil Engineering. Dr. Emanuel actively recruits students for the schools of engineering and computer science. He takes the time to meet individually with prospective students, and he reaches out directly to parents and students to ease their concerns, an important factor. Dr. Emanuel successfully established a construction management program at the University of Evansville, which is a remarkable achievement. He devoted several years to researching and planning to make this program possible, as it is a significant contribution to the academic field. Positive and energetic, Dr. Emanuel is ready to shout from the roof of the Cook Center for all to hear. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Suresh Emanuel as the 2023 recipient of the Eikamp Prize.
It's been a little while since we clapped for our graduates. Can we have a round of applause for our class of 2023? Each year, the university's honorary degree committee receives and considers nominations for individuals who demonstrate service to the university and individual achievement. As with all UE degrees, honorary degrees are approved by the faculty and the Board of Trustees. It is my pleasure to first introduce Mr. Wilfred C. Bussing III, also known as Bill Bussing, and ask him to please stand. Born and raised in Evansville, an esteemed alumnus of the university, as well as a few graduate degrees from a university in South Bend, a widely respected estate planning attorney, and along with his family, the proud owners of the Evansville Otters baseball team, including the curator of a 30,000 light magical Christmas display at Bosse Field, in which he can fix all of the lights, a self-taught archaic talent that, according to Bill, has little or no value except at Bosse Field and the people who see them. Bill is actively involved in many community organizations and received the Unsung Hero Award from the Indiana University Center on Philanthropy in 1999. Bill chairs the Southern Indiana Network of Grantmakers and serves on the board of several organizations that support education. Bussing Cook Foundation, the Cecile A. and Mabel Lanhammond Foundation, and the Bauer Sir Heinrich Foundation. If there is a worthy cause in Evansville, Bill is behind the scenes making it happen. Bill, we are so proud of all that you do, and so many times I have asked for help, particularly when it comes to the community, because he is so respected. Whenever I ask, the answer is always a very casual, we can figure it out. Let me tell you my translation to that answer. I know this is a very hard problem. I'll work tirelessly on it for as long as it takes. I will talk to everyone. I will get everybody on board. Everyone will feel great about it. And then I will visit again and very casually say, all is good, it was easy, and I was very happy to help. In my thank you, I hope what you translated for him was how much I know that you do and how much could not get done without you. In light of the far-reaching impact on the lives not only of our university but the local community, it gives me great pleasure to award the honorary degree Doctor of Humane Letters with all the privileges and degree that it confers to Wilfred C. Bussing III. It is also my pleasure to introduce the second of our honorary degrees, Ms. Sheila L. Huff. Can you please stand? If you want to know the definition of an exceptional educator who makes a difference in the lives of so many, Sheila has done it for an impressive 47 years in Evansville. She has made significant impact on the education system and has been recognized for her contributions to society. Let me tell you just a little bit about those 47 years. A teacher in EVSC for 21 years, assistant principal at Glenwood Middle School for 2 years, principal of Glenwood Middle School for 7 years, principal at Bosse High School for 10 years, and director of strategic engagement for EVSC for the last 4 years. That is an incredible 47 years. She is the winner of an Athena Award Educator of the Year, a Peabody Award, Indiana Excellence in Education Award, and now an honorary degree from the University of Evansville. When I called her to let her know, I said, "Ms. Huff, this is Chris Petruskevich, president of the university." She said, "Hello, Mr. President, how can I help you?" Well, isn't that the definition of 47 years of servant leadership? It gives me great pleasure to award the honorary degree Doctor of Humane Letters with all the privileges that the degree confers to Ms. Sheila L. Huff. It is now my privilege to award the Presidential Medal of Honor, the highest distinction awarded by the President of the University of Evansville. The Medal of Honor is embossed with the university's seal, which symbolizes the characteristics and attributes established in 1854 by our founders, exemplifying a well-rounded University of Evansville education. Centered in the open doors of the Olmsted Administration Hall is a 7-branched candlestick with lighted flames, each designated with a Greek letter that characterizes the mission and core values of the university: economic welfare, physical well-being, moral, mental, and social welfare, social fellowship, intellectual development, love of beauty, and spiritual aspiration. The Medal of Honor recognizes the collective embodiment of those characteristics and attributes and is further defined by an unfailing commitment to the students in the pursuit of educational excellence and steadfast dedication to the University of Evansville. It is with great honor that I am pleased that our 2023 Presidential Medal of Honor recipient is Evansville Mayor Lloyd Winnicke. Okay, you can all sit, but the mayor has to continue to stand. I'd like to take a moment to celebrate the impact and the legacy of the mayor on our community. In 2012, he was elected mayor of Evansville and has been so impactful in his 3 terms of office. Before I began as president, I was in town and he asked to have lunch with me, and the message was really clear. I think the university and the city could be good partners, and I think we could be good partners. Well, looking back, I consider that to be a huge understatement. There are many projects under his leadership, including the construction of the Stone Family Center for Health Sciences, a collaboration between 3 universities, 4 hospitals, and a city. And while there have been many projects over those 12 years, none has been more impactful than the University of Evansville receiving a $30 million Promised Neighborhood grant from the U.S. Department of Education, only one of 3 awarded in the country in 2023, and the only one awarded to a university and a city working together. With an additional $32 million in matching funds, the investment makes an impact on so many in need of assistance in Evansville. The university partnered with 23 organizations, but it would not have been possible without the active and full support of our mayor. It doesn't happen by accident. It's a deep and unabiding commitment to our city and to all of its people, because he has always made decisions doing the right thing for the right reasons at all the time. The mayor is a 1982 alumnus of the University of Evansville and continues to be involved with our theater program, and you'll see him at his half-court seats with Carol at Aces basketball games. At my inauguration, the mayor presented me with the proclamation that it was Chris Petruskevich Day. I was touched, and then he joked, "Well, don't get too excited, it was just for today." Well, today I present the University of Evansville's highest honor to Mayor Lloyd Winnicky, and this one's forever. In light of the extraordinary contributions to the community and to our university, it gives me great pleasure to award the Presidential Medal of Honor, our university's highest distinction, to the Honorable Mayor Lloyd Winnicky. Can we clap one more time for our graduates? We're getting closer, I promise. Now Dan Robinson, President of the Alumni Association Board of Directors, will welcome today's graduates as part of our alumni legacy. Dan graduated from the University of Evansville in 2004 with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a minor in Political Science. Dan.
Well, good afternoon. 169 years ago, the University of Evansville was founded as Moores Hill College, and a little over 100 years ago, moved here to Evansville, Indiana. Today, with over 32,000 members, the University of Evansville Alumni Association consists of all graduates and former students of Moores Hill College, Evansville College, and of course, the University of Evansville, as well as those granted honorary status by the Alumni Association Board of Directors. On behalf of all our members, it is my distinct honor and privilege to welcome you today as the newest members of the University of Evansville Alumni Association. Today, you join the ranks of so many dedicated and talented individuals who came before you. Individuals who vary in age, geographic location, and profession, but all collectively share a common bond. When each of you enrolled here, you joined the University of Evansville family. Over these past several years, you have established and nurtured relationships that have enriched each of your lives and the lives of those around you. You have faced adversity and hardship, but you have persevered and succeeded. You have learned, grown, and advanced. Today, as you transition from students to alumni, we celebrate you and your accomplishments, and we also celebrate those who helped you get to where you are today, including family, friends, loved ones, and mentors. To honor your accomplishments, the Alumni Association will present each of you with an alumni benefits card. This card should serve as a reminder of all the benefits that your UE education can provide for you in the future. Just like the card, your UE education will never expire and will continue to provide benefits and opportunities throughout your lifetime. In closing, while your relationship with the University of Evansville is about to change, it is certainly not over. I would encourage each of you to continue your lifelong connection with your soon-to-be alma mater. Stay involved, whether that's the alumni events or otherwise, and remember that relationships matter. It's the mission of the Alumni Association to foster those lifelong relationships among alumni and the university, as well as graduates, students, former students, current students, and friends. So I want to congratulate each of you on your achievements and welcome to the University of Evansville Alumni Association.
We shall now proceed to the conferring of degrees. President Petroskevich, I have the pleasure of presenting to you candidates for degrees. Will all the candidates please stand? On behalf of the faculty, I certify that these individuals have completed the required courses of study at the University of Evansville, or will do so by the end of the summer. And they are presented to you for conferring of degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Dwyer. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and on the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon you the degree to which you are entitled, with all of the rights and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will the candidates please be seated? Will the faculty marshals please direct the candidates for a degree to the rostrum? Candidates receiving a graduate degree have each received a hood appropriate to the master's or doctoral degree they have earned. All hooding ceremonies were held prior to our ceremony this afternoon. And now, Dean Ray Lutgring will call forward the candidates for degrees in the William L. Ridgway College of Arts and Sciences.
For the degree Bachelor of Arts, Yumna Muhammad Mubarak Al-Hassani. Isaac T. Bates, summa cum laude. Alexis Michelle Boland, cum laude. Hannah Renee Garrity, cum laude. Carolyn Elizabeth Gorman, cum laude. Daniel Costa Griffithon, summa cum laude. Avi Odessa Henriksen. Samuel Ryan Kastner. Josephine Elisa Martinez. Mitchell A. Matthews, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Sue McCook, magna cum laude. Rachel Elise Newport, summa cum laude. Shane Logan Ransart. Tad David Specht, magna cum laude. Hannah Kathleen Walker, summa cum laude. Dakota Coy Woodard. For the degree Bachelor of Fine Arts, Isaac Lorenzo Bates. Benjamin Thomas Bravard, cum laude. Jacob J. Conrad. Jack Murphy Corey. Elizabeth Carol Dye, magna cum laude. Bryce Galvin. Virginia May Lecklider. Charles Keegan Macaluso, magna cum laude. Riley Catherine Miller. Amelia Kathleen Overholt. Jeffrey Charles Parkinson. Marie Catherine Riley, magna cum laude. Gabriel Hannah Smothers, magna cum laude. McAllister Reed Stoll, summa cum laude. Nathan Bennett Viscano. For the degree Bachelor of Music, Rachel Elizabeth Taylor, magna cum laude. For the degree Bachelor of Music in Music Education, Olivia Nicole Doyle, magna cum laude. Haley Cheyenne Dreyer, cum laude. William P. McDonough. Zachary Douglas Schmitz. Claire Odelia Stout, magna cum laude. For the degree Bachelor of Music in Music Therapy, Elise Elizabeth Hardy. Olivia Cologne Howlett. For the degree Bachelor of Science, Madeline G. Adamson, summa cum laude. Dara Lauren Alcantara. Callum D. Apple. Emma Catherine Alt, cum laude. Rebecca Ann Bailey, magna cum laude. Tristan Lee Barr, cum laude. Garrett Christopher Barthel, summa cum laude. Paige Nicole Beard. Nicole Sarah Benetti, summa cum laude. Kent Thomas Bealey, cum laude. Chloe Elizabeth Bontrager. Lillian Irene Boring, cum laude. Jamie Bourne. Peyton Adam Boyd, cum laude. Jordan Espen Bradley, summa cum laude. Kelsey R. Brenneman, summa cum laude. Chloe Marie Bruskowski, magna cum laude. Brittany Kiana Bullock. Logan J. Chanley. Garrett David Collier, cum laude. Maya Patrice Clark. Caitlin Sierra Collins, magna cum laude. Rebecca Ann Conaway, summa cum laude. Savannah Summer Cook, summa cum laude. Rabina Dong. Jalen F. Davis, cum laude. Rabina Dong. Cassandra Jo Doyle. Catherine Joan Dirkholtz. Cole Faulkner, cum laude. Abby M. Veit. Emma Louise Fergus. Rachel Nicole Fisher, summa cum laude. Blake Robert Froge, summa cum laude. Andrew Stephen Garvin, cum laude. Sophie Greenway. Anaya Michelle Griffin. James R. Guest, cum laude. Hannah Isabel Hallbrook, magna cum laude. Hope Lee Hartman. Ryan A. Harris. Jaden D. Hayes, magna cum laude. Austin T. Hernandez, magna cum laude. Kirsten Lynn Hill. Toby T. Holman. Micah E. Johnson, cum laude. Connor R. Killian, cum laude. Andrew Knox. Bailey A. Korshkin. Sydney R. Kritzmeyer. Haley Louise Laidlaw. Emily Grace Langston. Samuel Jeffrey Leatherwood. Ian R. Lenhart. Jimmy Franklin Lewis, Jr. Ling Sean Liu. Joshua S. Meyer. Sarah Margaret Matthew, summa cum laude. Grant Matthew McDonald. Malia Jade Metellus. Seth Gregory Miles. Brooklyn Renee Moody, cum laude. Haley Elizabeth Mullen. Emily A. Ormson, magna cum laude. Madison Page Osborne. Zoe Evangelia Paraskevopoulos, summa cum laude. Ariana Paredes Medina. Dev Patel. Vraj P. Patel, cum laude. Benjamin Joseph Patterson, magna cum laude. Kylie Monica Peck, magna cum laude. Kim Tham Phan. Chloe Renee Prince. Shreya Rowe. Delaney Catherine Roush, summa cum laude. Joshua Douglas Rocher. Mawish Rahman. Emma Jo Royer, cum laude. Nora Linnea Rotolo, magna cum laude. Mariah Noel Schaefer, cum laude. Devin Schetzel, magna cum laude. Carly Paige Shoy, summa cum laude. Anna Claire Schindler. Madeline Ray Schneider, summa cum laude. Carly Grace Schulteis, summa cum laude. Amanda Brooke Shields, magna cum laude. Allison M. Statler. Neva Nicole Steffens, magna cum laude. John Joseph Sutter, summa cum laude. Elise Maria Talis, summa cum laude. Hannah Faye Tarr, summa cum laude. Haley Tran. Nicole Erin Tucker, summa cum laude, also earning an additional Bachelor of Science. Benjamin M. Vanderwall. Haley Elizabeth Vineyard. Sarah Ruth Vreeland, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Elise Walther. Amanda Marie Ward, cum laude. Abigail K. Waters, summa cum laude. Charlie Tegan Watts, summa cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Wentworth. Casey Michael Winters, summa cum laude. Allison Jewel Wolf. Brian James Woodard, magna cum laude. Quentin L. Yoder. Jenna Sue Zirkelbach, magna cum laude.
Schrader Family Dean, Beverly Brockman. We'll call forward the candidates for degrees.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science, cannot see. Elora Michelle Daly, magna cum laude. Jordan Youth. Carrie Korshkin, magna cum laude. Joby Miller, also earning the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Accounting, Prakisha Aya Ahikari. Cameron L. Darrett. Sean Patrick Freudkor, summa cum laude, also earning the degree of Bachelor of Science. Ethan P. Garvey, magna cum laude. Emily Priscilla Gladding, also earning the degree of Bachelor of Science. Martin A. Everett, cum laude. Emily N. Hill, cum laude. Suman Ko. Cassandra J. Muston. Garrett J. Presco. Robert Neal Quick, cum laude. Logan Eileen Ploggle, also earning the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Laura Sophia Ruiz Lebron, cum laude. Garrett Douglas Wood. Zongyan Yao. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Sonsoles Ahua Munoz, cum laude. Warda Alasari, magna cum laude. Carlos Barcia. Thanks. Ruli Kai. Max Dehan. Brooklyn Michelle Dodd, cum laude. Psychoyotzen Galindo Ortiz. Nkosi Graham. Aubrey Danielle LeGrub. Abigail Christina Ann Johnson, magna cum laude. Jackson Luke Maurer, cum laude. Nicholas Molenkamp. Jed Euler. Jacob Ray. Gabrielle Stewart. Ashlyn Danielle Thompson. Diana Kachuk. McKenna Brooke Tutt, cum laude. Hannah Claire Watkins, cum laude. Michael Jason Whitehead, cum laude. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Nicole Christina Himmersbach Frakes. Jaja Tet. Sarah Marie Lambright, cum laude. Luke M. Leffert. This one's Iris Ibarra Soto. Thomas W. Ross. Sam Nicholas Sneeders. Reed Hudson Tarr. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Dalton Patrick Clark. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Ethan D. Abney, cum laude. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Nicholas Alexander Craig. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Justin Bugg. Ricardo D. Domenico. Justin A. Fritsch, summa cum laude. Nicholas Ryan Gibson. Gabrielle S. Grease, magna cum laude. Eric Mitchell Harpinaw, magna cum laude. Darian Victor Kuhn, summa cum laude. Caleb James Anthony Peters, cum laude. Samuel G. Rishad. Alexander Chad Sagers, summa cum laude. Christopher W. Schrader. Trevor Gregory Seufert, magna cum laude. Spencer A. Skaggs. Mitchell R. Wilson. For the degree of Master of Science, Jennifer Jean Calderon. John J. Gary. Antonia Marie Lamond. Anna Marie Newman. Evelyn Joanna Rivas. Lisa Marie Troutman. Jennifer Lynn Whitaker. Jamie M. Wilder. Sharish Monique Williams. Brian Julianne Zambrano.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Carmen Grace Alford, magna cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Barger, magna cum laude. Dawson Isaiah Beers, cum laude. Peyton Michelle Beller, summa cum laude. Ashley Ray Bolton, cum laude. Emily Elizabeth Brown, cum laude. Max J. Badowski, cum laude. Emily Morgan Burleson, summa cum laude. Sean Michael Cody, cum laude. Maya Rose Cunningham. Elise Christine Deeg, summa cum laude. Evan J. Decker, magna cum laude. Madison Ann D'Onofrio, magna cum laude. Brandy Knapp Doré, magna cum laude. Zachary A. Dove. Carissa Rose Dowd, cum laude. Abigail Louise Faltis, cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Feltz. Lindsay Yaquin Field, summa cum laude. Catherine Grace Ferrix, cum laude. Faith E. Geach. Leslie Caroline Gerster. Gwyneth Elise Gorley, summa cum laude. Claire Rose Griffey, magna cum laude. Griffin P. Hammett, cum laude. Kristen M. Harvey, summa cum laude. Melanie Leanne Hawkins. Danielle Faye Henderson. Josie M. Hudson, magna cum laude. Amberly Rose Jacob. April Rebecca Jankowskis, cum laude. Kyla Julianne Jaworski. Hayden Ryan Johnston, summa cum laude. Carson R. Klein. Ross A. Knepp, magna cum laude. Gabriella Alyssa Lacour, magna cum laude. Monique Christine Landrum. Abby Rayanne Lee. Isabel Marie Lynch, magna cum laude. Abby Elizabeth McClarney. Brenna Ashley McCormick. Allison E. McDonald, cum laude. Rafael Metzley Mendoza Romero. Ellen Catherine Messer, summa cum laude. Kelsey Marie Miller, cum laude. Sophia Grace Miller, cum laude. Zoe Miller Dennis, summa cum laude. Lainey Michelle Olson, magna cum laude. Elise Marie Oriski, summa cum laude. Neely Elaine Petty, cum laude. Abby Phelps. Giovanni M. Purser. Hannah Grace Rahoof, cum laude. Abigail Diane Repking, cum laude. Meredith K. Riley. Beck C. Ritter. Maria Rihanna Rochelle, magna cum laude. Nita Singh, magna cum laude. Abby Smithhart, cum laude. Bailey Ruthann Spiker, cum laude. Caleb Todd Stevenson, magna cum laude. Cheyenne May Summerfield, cum laude. Victoria Diane Taylor. Catherine Ann Cyranus, cum laude. Tiffany J. Wiseman, summa cum laude. Jody Taylor Willenbrink, cum laude. Carrie M. Zumbalin, summa cum laude. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Anna C. Barnett. Marissa Bernard. Ava N. Bourne, magna cum laude. Anna Elizabeth Burry, cum laude. Paige G. Cockrum. Caitlin N. Crecilius. Amy Hodek, cum laude. Alyssa Marie Helt. Delaney Faith Herman, magna cum laude. Joseph M. Hobbs. Amber Grace Hauser, summa cum laude. Emily Nicole Hudson, cum laude. Joshua Lee Isaacs. Sarah Grace Johns. Luke Anthony Johanningsmeyer. Autumn Renee Jones. Caitlin Marie Keeler, cum laude. Sydney Renee Kaplinski, cum laude. David Lewis Lorimer. Nicole Luchetti. Faith Michaela Dawn Macy, magna cum laude. Nicolette Louise Mauney. Madeline Renee Maurer. Emily Jane McMonigal, summa cum laude. Jordan I. Miller, cum laude. Jonna K. Mitchell, cum laude. Sage Noel Moore. Kaylee Grace Muth, cum laude. Caitlin Renee O'Rourke. Brianna M. Owen. Dylan Michael St. Prix, cum laude. Savannah Lee Watson, cum laude. Alexa Lynn Wheeler, summa cum laude. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Public Health, Luciano David Albanese, summa cum laude. Hannah A. Gorley, summa cum laude. Caroline Patricia Laird, magna cum laude. Savannah Jasmine Ramsey. Taylor M. Rapp, magna cum laude. Sophia Ann Rodill. For the combined degrees of Bachelor of Science and Master of Science in Health Services Administration, Caden S. Armstrong, summa cum laude. Kalisha A. Lang. Matthew Anthony Lawton. Jacob T. Soderland. For the combined degrees of Bachelor of Science and Master of Public Health, Rebecca L. Crow, magna cum laude. Blake Evan Johnson, magna cum laude. For the degree of Master of Physician Assistant Science, Kirsten N. Asbell. Marissa Rochelle Beely. Olivia Grace Cody. Samantha Ann Decker. Jared Franz Avinante Diaz. Mary Elise Christina Dorset. Seth Michael Duke. Summer Meher El Qadari. Sydney Graybill. Michaela Susan Harvey. Shaylin A. Hyman. Haley Hendrickson. Alyssa Lee Creamer. Braden Grant Lawyer. Marie Virginia Lenart. Emily Brianne Lockhart. Gunnar Justice Lynch. Daisy Mae McGee. Daniel John Francis Marsden. Sarah Marie Miller. Lauren Miro. Mustafa Mohammed. Kara Roseanne Newman. Jane Elizabeth Pahud. Shreya S. Patel. Hannah Caroline Power. Katarina Ann Preisler. Ruben Racinos. Ellie Rhinelander. Tyler John Roshak. Drew Scott. Elena Marie Sylvester. Taylor L. Thomas. Mallory Page Thompson. Madison Kate Wagner. Aiden Alexander Washer. Hannah Sue White. Allison T. Zajakala. Abby Nicole Zaluki. For the degree of Master of Science in Athletic Training, Michael J. Bedecker. Caroline Georgina Kraponsky. Jamie G. Noby. For the degree of Doctor of Physical Therapy, Emily May Armstrong. Christian Wesley Bale. Zachary A. Blades. Miranda Page Blocker. Emma Claire Book. Claire Nicole Dilger. Allison L. Druin. Casey M. Eastock. Patrick R. Fitzgibbon. Madison Lynn Franklin. Rachel Danielle Gomes. Jalen Lee Graber. Caroline Nicole Haddad. Riley Hancock. Michaela Harper. Lauren A. Hodeval. Rachel Marie Howie. Leanne M. Hegan. Reagan Alexis Hummel. Grace Marie Kapner. Courtney Marie Kleppel. Mitchell Lear. Isabel M. Lynn. Maria McKay Gomez. Jordan Michelle Maringer. John Tyler Minnie. Jonathan D. Mitchell. Aaron E. Mullenhoff. Nicholas O. Noblet. Jamie Joe Norwood. Lauren Elizabeth Perry. Brooke N. Rhodes. Jacob M. Sampson. Lauren Marie Schnell. Holly Ann Shainstein. Mason A. Stitt. Alexis B. Sutherland. Andrew Gabriel Tanis. Abby Nicole Tinkle. Casey Vandenbark. Skylar Reed Walden. Jonathan P. Walker. Mary Margaret Walsh. Abigail Wickie. Morgan G. Woodward.
I don't think you're done cheering yet for graduates of 2023. All right, let's do this the right way. Can the graduates please stand? So pretty soon we're going to ask you to move your tassels from right to left. That symbolizes that we have granted your degree from the University of Evansville. And if you ever want to know what side the tassel is supposed to be on going forward, after you've graduated, it will always be on your left side over your heart so you can remember your alma mater. So congratulations, graduates. Let's celebrate by moving your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2023. You may be seated. Our faculty members sitting in front serve as teachers, mentors, role models. They demonstrate the values of leadership, of service, and they're an inspiration to all of you as you crossed over the stage and been with us at the University of Evansville. I'd ask our faculty to please stand so we can say thank you to all of you. You may be seated. Our staff and administrators do so much for so many, from guidance on career path to making us feel safe, to enhancing the beauty of our campus and the Ford Center for today. So if you are a staff or member of our administration, can you please stand so we can say thank you to all of you. I would also like to acknowledge Dean Ray Lutgring, the Dean of our College of Arts and Sciences, who will become the Provost of Lindsey Wilson College in Columbia, Kentucky this summer. Dean Lutgring joined the faculty in 1995, was chair of the chemistry department from 2003 to 2007, chair of the university's honors program from 2007 to 2012, and dean of the College of Arts and Sciences since 2012. He has embraced academic excellence and has been unfailingly supportive of our students, faculty, and staff. Dean Lutgring, can you please stand so we can thank you for your 27 years of service to all of us. And finally, to our families and friends, we know you were there when our students most needed you. So graduates, can you please stand one more time and say thank you to all of the people that have joined you here today. Congratulations to our families and to our friends. And while they're standing, one last time for our graduates. Congratulations. You may be seated. To our graduates, we know you may likely forget your grades, you'll forget your papers, you'll try to forget some semesters of COVID, but I hope and expect that you'll never forget your classmates, your professors, your coaches, your mentors, and the University of Evansville. So I hope that you enjoy all of these moments today because they will become the memories of tomorrow. So class of 2023, congratulations. And now we ask you to all stand as we sing our sesquicentennial class anthem, which is printed inside the front cover of your commencement program. You may be seated. Unless you want to clap for them one more time. Reverend Jerry Reardon will close today's ceremony with benediction.
Go now with joy as you celebrate among those you love. Go now with humility as you find your place in the world. Go now with confidence that you are loved by the author of love. Go now in peace into a world so terribly divided. Go now with hope in search of those who have lost hope. And go now in love, because in the end, that is all that matters. Amen. We ask the audience please remain in their seats until all of our graduates have exited the floor. Thank you.
Thank you.